What's up, fam? Back at it again, taking this OBS Chevy apart. All right, so right now I'm just taking off the wires off the engine. So here we go. All right, so I'm looking for, could be a 15mm socket, so I can take off this this ground connection. This ground connection is right here next to the flywheel, and it is to a 15mm socket. Let me get this it's coming off. So everyone keep on telling me, hey man, record your progress, and I keep on telling myself I was gonna do it, but me being in the groove, I always forget to record my progress. So here it goes. I'm telling you right now, so this build right here, it's not going to be too crazy for me because I have the knowledge already, because I have a BMW that I already rebuilt the engine. So this process right here is going to be fairly easy. I know I'm going to come across, you know, a couple hiccups here and there, but it won't be anything that I can't fix or handle. Alright, so getting all this wiring out of this engine right here, which if we took apart an OBS wiring harness, you would know that plug in the corner right there it's like molded together. So I saw some guys on YouTube heat it up to get the molding apart, and then you can take out the wires. But yeah, all of this right here that I'm doing right here is, I would say, 2 hours worth of work. Let me raise this camera up just a little bit. All right, here we go. So this right here is 2 hours worth of work, and if I have 2 more good days like I have right now, trust me, this motor will be on the cherry picker, getting ready to come out. The good thing about it is too, wifey works at night, so she sleeps during the daytime, so I don't have to attend to her or none of that stuff. I'm just out here, me, this truck, and the good weather. All right. Right now I'm trying to take off this brake booster line, which all right, here we go. Brake booster line is off. All right. Wiring harness is almost off. Disconnect. All right. Disconnect from the AC. Get me a screwdriver. All right. Back of the AC. AC compressor. Off the distributor. Another one off the distributor. My bad, the throttle body. If I mess something up, just go ahead and correct me. But I'm in the groove right now, so the temp sensor on the engine, the sensor broke, but I won't be reusing this wiring harness. I have a Holley Terminator X Max, and I'll be using to run the L92 that's going in here. I can't wait, man. So the truck was originally green, but they repainted it red. So what I'm gonna do is, when I take the engine out and pressure wash, degrease, and all this stuff right here, this entire engine bay is gonna be black. So yeah, no more green. Also, when I do the frame, I'm gonna use Pour 15 on the frame. So when I do the frame, I'm gonna do the undercarriage too, and also Pour 15. So a buddy of mine used Pour 15 on his Jeep that he just redid, and it looks pretty good. He put a lot of work into it. So I'm using the same Pour 15. I've looked up a couple of YouTube videos where other people use Pour 15, and they have very outstanding results. So if the result is proven, why not just stick with it? So that's what I'm doing. Pour 15 it is for me. Alright, so next I'm gonna take off these coolant hoses. Just give me a fight. You know what though? I'm not in the mood to struggle with these hoses, because all these hoses, I'm not gonna reuse them. So what I do, just cut them if they want to act up. Move on to the next one, because we all know that time is money, right? Time is very precious, and when I have good sunlight, all I want to do is just make progress. So if it's something that I'm not going to be using again, I'm going to just cut it. Buy a new one when it's time to put this thing back together. Alright, so here we go. Wiring harness is almost out. Alright, so this engine right here has about 230 something thousand miles, like 238, something like that. But I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to refresh it and put it into something else. So I'm not sure if you can see, but in the driveway I got a Hellcat, got a 1990 Jaguar, I got a Chevy Tahoe, Hyundai Sonata for my daughter who just got her license, and this is the BMW I was talking about earlier that I rebuild the engine. So yeah, so this engine right here, if I get crazy with it, I might just put it in the Jag, because I've had a Jag since 2006, and it's a 1990, and the only issue I've had with the Jag was a fuel pump went out, and replaced the fuel pump, and she's been running good ever since. All right, let's get back to this. All right, so more wires, right? Let me try and take this plug off in the back. I know it's gonna give me a fight, but if it's giving me a fight, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this video, take it off, and then just start with a new video. But I'm gonna just try it right now and see what happens. The screws are coming out. I just can't it's the winter time in Virginia here, and I'm telling you right now, this weather's kind of iffy. So me having this beautiful weather right here, trust me, I'm gonna take advantage of it. All right, so right here, man. It's in a weird spot. I almost got one bolt out, so I just don't like fucking, excuse my language. Alright, so there gotta be something behind there. I'm not gonna mess with that for now. I'm just gonna take off whatever's on this engine right here, so that when it's time to lift it up, the wire harness can just fall off by itself. So alright. There is a grounding strap back here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me get a 15 wrench. Give me 1 second. Let me get a 15 wrench real quick and see if I can take off that grounding strap in the back. Tell you, I got stuff everywhere. But guess what though? If you got parts everywhere, that means making progress. Alright. There we go. Nice and easy. So I tell you, if you come across an issue when you're taking off are assembling your motor or whatever, if it's giving you a hard time, then just walk away for a little bit. Move on to something else, and then, trust me, get back to it when you calm down. Just don't use frustration, and don't use frustration when you're building or disassembling your engine, right? So far so good. All the lines are almost off. There's another sensor in the back right here by the distributor. All right. So now would be a good time, since I didn't depressurize the fuel system. Now is a good time to depressurize the fuel system. So what I'm gonna do is, since I already have all the battery and stuff disconnected, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna just use a screwdriver and push down on this plunger to depressurize the fuel system. All right, there we go. Fuel system depressurized. So if you have excess fuel, all you need to do is just wipe it up. I'm not worried about, any fire or anything like that, because the battery's out. There's no power going to this thing. So I won't have to worry about this thing catching on fire with me depressurizing the fuel system. So this should be like an 8. Now I'm taking off the fuel lines. This is not an 8. Looking for an 8. There we go. Size 8. All right. So on top of the engine right here, the fuel line that goes into the engine, the securing piece up here takes an 8mm. So what I'm doing too when it comes to this engine right here, I'm gonna bag up all these nuts and bolts. I'm gonna use Ziploc bag and I'm gonna label them. So when I'm putting this truck back together, I won't have to guess, where stuff goes. I'll just know exactly. All right, that's off. I'm gonna use a screwdriver. I'm gonna pry this up. There we go. I hear a hissing sound. Oh man. All right, one line out. Another line coming up. I'm not sure if there should be like a tie down bolt back here. Let me try to see. There should be like another bracket in the back, because I'm having a hard time pulling up the fuel line. I'm looking for a piece from a 3/8 to a 1/4. Okay, found it. 3/8 to a 1/4. So I can use the 1/4 8mm to get back here to take off this bracket. And I don't think it's not an 8 back here. Let me try at 10. Bear with me. Try and error. All right, it's a 10. All right, almost there. And it's off. All right, I'm gonna give you all a close-up of what I've been doing. All right, here we go. All right, so right here, can't even see it properly. So right here are the two nuts that I took off, and the fuel lines go in here. There are two different sizes, so you can't really mess them up. And in the back down here, not sure if you can see it, right down here is a 10mm bolt that holds it in. So I had to take off the spark plug wires so I can get to it, but it's coming along pretty well. And yeah, so I don't want to make these videos too long. So it's been 22 minutes already on this video right here. So what I'm gonna do is take a break, drink some water, get my mind right, and we can get back to it. All right, so once again, thank you for watching my progress. Started this today, so almost 3 hours into it, and I'm making pretty good progress because the weather's good, so I'm taking advantage of it. So YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. So this right here is the easy part, but the most interesting part will come when this engine is out, engine bay is clean, and I put this L92 in, and I stick this fat turbo on the side of it. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube, thank you.